Hello, kids. Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. Hello, kids. Testing, testing. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Sounds good. So I'll give folks a little bit of time to get in here. Tonight I figured I would play around a little bit. I haven't been on for a while, and I figured I'd answer to that as well. I highly doubt I'm going to see anybody on here, and that's okay. But I am doing this live, and I am kind of talking about what's been going on. I've just been kind of burnt out lately. So I haven't put any videos out for the last maybe 2 weeks, I think. I don't know. I've just needed a break, you know? There's only so much of this you can do all the time. Especially when I've got a job that takes up about 42 hours a week. And I have a, 10-year-old kid. So there's a lot going on in my life. So I'm just kind of balancing a bazillion things all at once. And sometimes this channel, because it doesn't make me any money. So I mean, it just costs me money when I make this channel. So your entertainment is my cost. Brought to you by Hyperdellic. But tonight I figured we'd open up a couple of action figures, and maybe if I still feel up to it, I'll play some maybe some of that G.I. Joe beat 'em up, and we'll ramble about what's been going on with me and all that good stuff. But hey, to anybody who's joining in, how's it going? But yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of chill tonight, and we'll ramble and hang out. And I'm gonna open up Beetlejuice, and I've got another thing. There's a little hint right there. We'll open that one up too. But yeah. Well, without further ado, let's take a look at this box here, because this is a fantastic looking figure. Take a look at the sides. I do dig it a lot. When I first saw this one, I was like, finally, we're getting a good, nicely articulated Beetlejuice in a striped suit. And yes, it is the Beetlejuice version of him, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. But yeah, here's the inside. Ooh, look at that. Très chic. NECA really does a nice job. I have to say, like, I own more NECA figures than I thought I'd ever. There, we'll give you that info. Oh, the ladies are on the move. My wife and my daughter are up and meandering. There's the top.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
I heard you talk about us. I need to make some loud noises.
You need to make some loud noises?
Yeah.
Okay. I understand. I still need to hook up my internet directly into the computer. I have Ethernet cable. I just haven't gotten around to it. Ooh. La 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 la. Alright, so there's this. Oh yeah. Is it the little things or? Oh, what are you doing? Good Lord. What are you doing? Oh no. What does she need an ice pack for? Why does she need an ice pack? Oh, good Lord. Yeah, well, hey, yeah, I am lagging. I know. It's my internet connection, I think, or it could be the camera. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully it's not too bad. I don't know, I'm still working this out, so I figured I'd play around tonight, and we'll see how things go. Let's see. Wonder if the I'm still working this out, so I figured I'd play around tonight. Yeah, it must be the camera. I gotta mess around with it, see what works and what doesn't. I could try and maybe reduce the just scale it to the window and make this all nice and tidy. Don't think I have anything else running other than this either. I'm running OBS on my I got a laptop and it's chugging. This thing's not so bad when I stream games. It's okay. I mean, it blips out, but I'm gonna try and run some Ethernet cable to my laptop and see if that fixes the problem. It probably won't, but you know, hey, a guy can try. Whoa, crinkle, crinkle. That's actually paper. Yeah, that's paper. We got paper. And he's strapped in. Las Vegas. Who's in Las Vegas? You're in Las Vegas for summer vacation? Right on, man. Bro. I mean, that's not even close to my neck of the woods, but I mean, it's more of my neck of the woods than you normally are. Oh my goodness. These are rough. I want to cut myself. It's bloody hard to get him out of here. Let's see if we can. Ow. I got myself in the cheek with that. Who says collecting action figures is easy? Man, that was horrendous. Oh, the digital sphere. Right on. I bet you that thing's trippy to be inside. Yeah, yes, Max. I think that is true. If he would have a delicious glass of Beetlejuice. Huh? I don't know. I'm silly. Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna try and bring this up to. Ah! That is a fantastic looking sculpt. I don't know if it's focusing or not. It kind of looks like it is, but I'm not sure. I like it. I like it a lot. And the hair is like, it's like semi-translucent. So like, you can kind of see through it. Let's see, what else does he come with? He comes with this creepy baby. Oh my god. This thing was literally the worst thing in that movie. It was so bad. It was so creepy. Is his mouth? Like, it looks like his mouth opens. That's weird. Look like an old man. I'm like, huh? Eh? Yeah. Yeah, I passed on getting bifocals, alright? Yeah, the baby doesn't have, like, amazing articulation. I gotta take my glasses off to see this up close. Okay, so he's got, like, a pivot joint, which is alright. The legs move, too. Like, they're weird. I don't know what the heck they're supposed to be able to do, but maybe he's gonna crawl or something. I don't know. This is a creepy baby. Here, we're gonna get close up on that. Let's see what you've been saying. The unreleased Beetlejuice movie where he goes to Hawaii. Dude, you know, when I heard about that, because that's like legit. Like that was actually what Tim Burton was going to do. It was going to be Beetlejuice in Hawaii, and it was like, huh? He's just trying to take a vacation or something? I think, I don't know. so he's got these 4 hands plus the 2 that he's already wearing. The 2 that he's already kind of having are just kind of open hands. I mean, they're not bad. They're kind of cool. I like them. They have a horizontal pivot, right? Like, they go side to side, like that. Let's see, what else do we get? We get fully wide open hand, like that. And then we get we get this weird one. It's like he's trying to get you to look at the donut hole. Gotcha. But then there's this one. So he's like pointing as well. I mean, there's a few options here. Let's see. Let's see how hard it is to pop one of these hands off. Because sometimes NECA is really stiff. I do recommend heating up your NECA figures before pulling them apart. But, you know, as you saw, I did. I did not. You know, and I'm just going to keep that one on. And it looks like these other 2 are for the other side. Oh, is that because he's... I see. It's supposed to be so you can hold this piece of paper, right? Yep. Yeah, that's probably it. I mean, that's fine. I want the pointing finger. I want him to point at things. How have I been? Well, I recently bought a new car, which kind of freaks me out because now I got another payment to make. um, how have I been since I last streamed? It's been a while too. Um, and that new job that I've got, it is killing me. My body is being destroyed by this job. My time and my family are, I'm not getting very much of any of that. Like I'm kind of looking for another job. Like it's gotten to that point. like it's not it's not the job I thought it was going to be. I'll just put it that way. There, wait, I'm gonna turn this a little bit this way. Okay. Yeah, it's not exactly what I had expected. So Beetlejuice. What else? Let me see. Let me see. Max the robot. I got a robot crab for Christmas and named it Max. Well, that's awesome, Max. Thank you for sharing. What else do we got here? Don't know if you're interested in the niche topic, but have you ever tried achieving a lost movie from a ice cream brand? Lost movie from an ice cream brand? Paddle Pop. What the hell is Paddle Pop? What is Paddle Pop? And why is there a movie based on an ice cream brand? What? What? Why? Who's doing this? Why did they do this? So he's got a coat that's like separate. But it's pretty well on there. Like the figure itself looks kind of sloppy and messy, and it's funny because it's like part of me wants to criticize it for that, but then part of me knows that like he's supposed to be like filthy and dirty and old. So I mean, effect achieved, right? Who's number one? Hey. All right, you can pick his nose. That's some good stuff right there. No, that's childish. But he has a floppy tie. Ooh, I turned that up a little bit. Be aware, you don't want to pull that up too high. And there's pink plastic underneath. I don't know why. That's weird. He does have a. He's got a waist like pivot. Not a lot of space, but enough. Then the legs. I don't know if that's his trunks getting in the way. But there's his ball pegs and everything like that. They look like they're incredibly easy to pop off. We're not gonna. Nah, I'm not gonna do it. But it does look like it pivots there too. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a pivot. And then he bends at the knee, but he also pivots, right? Also pivots. And then we come down, and the ankle rocker. There's not a lot of range of motion there. That's a little rough. But he does have peg holes. He's got peg holes. I've always thought that peg holes for 6-inch figures is a little silly. I mean, they're big, like they don't really need peg holes. Let's see, the arms. I didn't try to T-pose him. I sort of just didn't even think I could, but you kind of can, a little bit. You get him sort of T-posed, and then like. He's got an elbow joint. It's kind of that standard NECA articulation where they'll have a rocker and then a pivot point, and it typically is kind of like I prefer that. I prefer this kind of a joint over, like, say, like a Masterverse or even a Marvel Legends, like, with a double jointed figure, even having all of that in the way, I would almost prefer this. But it's everybody has their own preferences, right? Opinions. We all know what they're like. Let's see what's going on. So what have I been up to? Well, like I said, I bought a new car. Been working at that new job. I've decided I'm gonna try and become a drone pilot. So like, we're gonna try and pop that head off. All right. Neck is not easy to change up. Like they have some very stiff joints. But the neck appears to have like a double, like there's a ball and peg, and then the neck moves independently down here, right at the collarbone. The face is great. It's fantastic. Is my microphone popping in? Sorry, guys. Give you a better warning next time. All right, that should be okay. All right, so back to BJ. Let's see how far back he can move his leg. Not quite butt kicking, but I mean, you can do a nice running pose, right? That's some good stuff. Love that. It's fantastic. Yeah, I've been waiting to get him for a while. I saw him at Best Buy. I was like, fuck it. Throwing him on my card. I was like I'm doing it. He's one of my favorite movie characters of all time. So, and that went on far easier. I mean, he's pretty awesome. The creepy baby is fun and an unnecessary add-in. Overall, I definitely give this figure I'm gonna say a 9 out of 10. The messiness kind of messes with my my OCD, so I can't give it a full 10. But I think it's pretty good. I like it a lot. I wish it would have came with the book of the recently deceased, but hey, you can't have everything, right? All right, so that's Beetlejuice. There, we'll pose him off to the side over here somewhere. Where can he go? There, we'll stick him right there. Put the weird creepy baby next to him. Creepy baby. All right. Now we're going to put his accessories off to the side. Off to the side. because next, well, okay, so I'll preface this. I am not a completionist when it comes to this line, but The Simpsons by Jack Specific have kind of, grabbed me. And I finally, the other day, got my Mo. He has been difficult to track down. So I am super happy that I got a hold of him. Having said that, I am not trying to collect every single figure. Like, I'm not going to get like baseball Homer, right? I'm not gonna get like the squinting eye Bart. I don't care about that. But what I do care about is like some of the main characters. Like, I'm definitely gonna get Mr. Burns and Smithers, right? And one of the other, must-haves was Barney. I love Barney. Barney's one of my favorites. Oh, geez, Homer. I don't know. Can't quite do it right, but, I'm close. But yeah, I'm so happy that I got my Mo. One of my favorite ones is Axel, so I got him and Willie. I'm probably gonna have to get Chief Wiggum, and maybe even Nelson, or not Nelson. Well, definitely Nelson. I can't remember who they got coming out right now. Oh, dude, Bumblebee Man. What? Oh, it's blue shirt Bart. Wait. Oh. Well, that's cheap. Anyways. Like, they just keep on giving us the same figures. I mean, I get it. I don't think I'm going to get Bumblebee Man, but he looks pretty great. I am considering getting Carl and Lenny. I have an opportunity to pick up Lenny, but I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted these two or not. But I definitely had to get Barney. And I talked it down a little bit. I got this at the America's Mall in, I think that's Highland, Indiana. I could be wrong, but it's one of my favorite little stomps. They have so many cool things there, and I honestly, like, I think it's one of the best, like, places to find, like, old toys, new toys, all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you're into Funko Pop, like, crap ton of them. So, but yeah, I think we're gonna open this one too. Pull out my Gerber. Gerber Berber. Gerber Berber Berber. I have problems. I know. So, let's see. What are you guys doing? Hey, thank you. I appreciate that you're a new subscriber. Will, you need to tell me more about this weird ice cream movie thing. I need to understand this. You turn me on to some bizarre stuff sometimes. Okay. We got Barney. Ooh, man. That is in there hard. All right, let me see. I got a pokey thing. All right. Nobody's going to the hospital today. So yeah, Idiano 22. Idino. Thank you for subscribing. If you've got a phonetic way of saying that, and you can throw that in the chat, that would be appreciated. Such an old man. Like, I can't pronounce what your name thing is. Listen, I'm telling you right now, do your best to not grow old. Don't drink soda. Eat healthy. Eat healthy your whole entire life. I'm taking the damn Ozempic stuff now. And so there's an update for you, Will. My health is crap. um, I now have type 2 diabetes. And but but my blood pressure is under control now, so that's positive. And then what else? And I'm on some cholesterol meds and stuff like that. Hopefully, it's all gonna work out, and I'm gonna get healthier again. I may end up with those Ozempic face. You never know. You guys just keep watching and paying attention. I'm gonna try and stream a lot more now. Thank you, Idiano Brawl. I'm assuming that's just you, and you changed your thing. Now, I don't know why Barney won't hold the ding sandwich. Want to eat it? Hold it. It's for your mouth. Sorry. The only thing I dislike about these Simpsons figures is the head is on a simple 360 rotation, not a pivot. That's the only thing that sucks about it. But other than that, this is yet another outstanding figure by Jax. The waist kind of does the animation, justice and so forth. Like I love what they've done with these, like how like the articulation is kind of, really well, not, like it's not hidden. It's not hidden, but they do it so that it's not gawky, like it's not terrible looking. I mean, he's got some moves he can do. I wonder, like, ooh, them knees are stiff. He's got some stiff knees. Again, kids, remember, warm up your action figures before you bend them. I mean, you could probably get him to sit in a chair or something, a little bit. He's all right. But yeah, let's see. Nothing. Like your figures. I appreciate that. Yeah, my collection has grown a little too much. I am out of space right now currently. I gotta put up some new shelves and stuff, or get some, or I gotta clear out some stuff too. I think I'm actually gonna start using my eBay account to sell stuff. I'm gonna probably throw some figures that I no longer want up there. I don't know. It was either gonna be that, or I was gonna donate some of the figures that I don't want to like a children's shelter, or not a children's shelter, but a women's shelter, and then because women are having issues and they got to get a place to stay. They got kids sometimes, and those kids need toys. Sometimes they leave them behind, and yeah, that's one of my motivations. I have a bunch of toys that I have saved up that I've been meaning to do this with, but I still have yet to do it. I don't think I'm gonna film it. Like, I'm not trying to use it for my channel or anything like that. Like, it's just something that I got to do. Some of my toys, I'm actually gonna my CGI He-Man series figures. I'm probably gonna give to my nephew, my little nephew Luke. He's adorable, and I got him some of the bigger CGI He-Man figures, and he loves the heck out of them. So I naturally giving him some of the smaller ones so that he has like littler figures to take with him, places. It would be helpful. I mean, I've got him Skeletor and Manny Faces and Trapjaw. Those four he can have. I also have Orko, but he can't have Orko because I love my Orcos. I am a fan of Orco. I'm actually going to be working on an Orco documentary. I'm going to put a documentary together with my my flair, my touch. But yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that out too. I'm probably going to do that with a few of the Masters of the Universe characters, but I'm going to start with Orko. But I've wanted to do some stop motion animation, and I'm still working on a few things too. So that's another side project that I've got coming soon, is a stop motion animation. A couple of things actually. If I can ever just find enough time to do it, that's a problem. Like, and I don't make money doing this, unfortunately. So, I'm just doing the best I can, you know. At some point, I'm sure I'm gonna get, like, I can get members and stuff like that, so like people can join as members. If you're using mobile right now and you're watching me on the mobile, down by the chat button, you'll see like the little dollar bill thing. You can send me money. Not you, Will. You're a kid, dude. You keep your money. But you know, grown-ups, adults, collectors, and so forth, become members. Save the Hyperdellics. Anyways, so yeah, that is Barney, right? I like this. I'm. So that's another thing that's happening right now too, is I'm trying to slow down my collecting with these tariffs, and whether the tariffs are real or not, and whether they're actually happening or not. It's still causing the prices of things to go up, which is super freaking annoying. Bloody hate it. But so it means that, like, I don't, like, I can't, and honestly, I don't want to, like, collect too much stuff. I do need to, like, start, like, thinking about, like, slimming down some of the stuff that I have. I think I'm probably going to, like, end up selling off on eBay some of my Ninja Turtle stuff. I don't, like, any of the stuff that you see on my desk, probably not selling. That's all stuff that's, like, near and dear to my heart. Especially Sven Gooley. Berwin. Anyways. But yeah. So there's those two. Pop them open. I'm trying to think of what else do I have over here that we could pop open right now that would be fun to mess around with. Oh, you know what? I do know what I could do. All right. We're going to get you guys right there. I'll be right back. And I'm not going too far. Just going over here. Don't worry, I'm still here. Still here. Okay, so I have a few, and I figure I might open these here just because these ones don't always do so well. I'm probably gonna open that too. Definitely gonna try and open that. And then I have these Sectar figures. So, like, Sectar, if you are not in the know, is from when I was a kid. They were about the size that these ones are. They were pretty big. I think that was part of their problem, is the size of them caused them to be more expensive than other action figures. Like, definitely way more expensive than a G.I. Joe figure, and definitely more expensive than a He-Man figure. I want to say these, like, Sectars were like, I want to say like $6 or $7 a figure, and like He-Man was like $2 or $3 a figure, right? So like that's a big difference when I was a kid. Like, so when people are buying you gifts, you know, they're making a choice based on, you know, how much that stuff costs. And I got a lot of He-Man when I was a kid. I got a lot of He-Man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was a spoiled brat. I gotta clean up at some point. My dungeon room is a mess. At some point, it will get cleaned up. But I figured we'll do these ones because, funny enough, like, they don't get a lot of traction as far as views. But I've been dying to open him up. So we're going to open this up. Dungeons and Dragons Among Honor Among Thieves. Zenk. I liked him. He was a fun character. This figure line has been disappointing, to say the least. The retro ones, the ones from the cartoon, were far better than these ones have been. I haven't gotten a hold of one, but I would love to get a hold of a Drist. All right, I believe that's his name, Drist. I would love to get a hold of one of him, because I hear that those are really good. But for some reason, these figures just did not turn out very well. I will say this much, like, I do appreciate that these figures are in this more, like, less plastic, you know. It's just better for the environment, especially when, you know, we're using a lot of petroleum just to make the action figure itself. Oh, that's a nice looking sword. All right, so you want to see this? You don't want to see this. Oh, my cats are fighting. Fighting cats. Cats be fighting. Cats be stupid. That's why they're fighting. One of them keeps trying to rape the other. It's true. Oh, yeah. That's right. You're not supposed to say that on... That's a bad word on YouTube. Well, they're trying to do naughty things to each other. Maybe I'll go bleep that out later. It'll be fine. You cats need to get a job. Yeah, he's not bad. This whole entire figure line, though, suffers from, like, just horse crap articulation. Like they do. Like everything's bent. Like look at this. Like I don't understand what the heck is going on with this leg. And they're like, screw it. We're gonna put it underneath this coat thing, and nobody will ever notice it. I notice. I'm noticing. Doing a lot of noticing right now. I think that'll work. I actually broke. What was it, Holga? I broke her legs. I I had to like actually glue them back on, and I I didn't even do like a nice job where like I put pins in and do all the cool stuff. No. I just straight up super glued them onto the figure because I'm like, I'm never gonna move this thing. I don't care about this figure. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But it's still Dungeons and Dragons, and I did really, really, really like the movie. So, like I should say, the most recent movie, because oh boy, there have been a few. And oh boy, they are not all great. So that's Fenk. All right, so let's see. He appears to have. This is painted. That's painted. That's part of his sculpt. So he's just got a ball peg, a ball and probably a rocker. I don't even see a rocker in there. He might not even have a rocker. Looks like the cape can come off. Yep, the cape can come off. That's not bad. I don't mind the cape at all. Actually, he kind of looks dope. I mean, he does have a cool look to him. I like this fig. I do like the Chris Pine one. I don't remember what that character's name is. But I have all the other ones. I don't have what's the British guy's name? That plays like the guy who winds up being the bad guy, but wasn't, he was their old partner. Oh my God. I can't think of his name. He was in like Love Actually and a bunch of other movies. He's a good actor. It wasn't terrible. He was funny. I like it. I like this a lot. It's going to look good on a shelf. You just plop it up on the shelf. All right. We're going to put Fenk over here. He looks good right by the little globe that I purchased from Hebrew. All right, let's see. What else do we want to do? All right. Sagat. Yeah, let's do Sagat first. We'll save Blanca for last. So here's Sagat. I bloody love Sagat. Sagat is one of my favorites because like me and my one buddy Gary, we used to talk about how it sounded like he was saying fiber uppercut. When he says tiger uppercut, fiber uppercut. If I ever started like a brand of fiber, it would be the Sagat brand fiber. It would be all about getting a fiber uppercut. So stupid. But there's the bottom of the box info if you want to pause it and get all that. That's what the top of the box looks like. Nothing spectacular. So we're gonna pop in. Oh, he's got tape on the sides. I have to say, like, I've got Chun-Li over there, right here, and I've got a bunch of other ones. I haven't. This is another one that I'm not a completionist on, but I do love these. This whole line. I think it made me fall in love with Jada Toys and their design team, like, because what they did with these figures is so good, and they're affordable figures. They're not crazy expensive figures, right? That's what I love. I love, like, because I'm so cheap, right? Like, I'm such a cheapo, but but you know, like, they're so expensive now, so you kind of have to be a cheapo. You gotta make decisions and, you know, make sure that your mortgage is paid before you buy toys, you know. I mean, people say it, but sometimes there are people that don't. And that's why we say it. Because, you know, you got to make sure you have your priorities in place. If I did not have the money for my mortgage, this would not have been purchased. Honestly, I've had this sitting in my house for like weeks now, though. I haven't gotten around to opening a lot of my my figures. You know, a lot of times I make a rule that, like, I can't open it unless I film it, right? But, you know, I don't always want to film everything. Sometimes I just want to open a figure. Or do it like this. I think this is a good format for every now and again. Open up a few figures that I've been holding off. I will more than likely not open Masters of the Universe figures in this format. That I will always do a full video for. A full, like, video review with editing and stuff. I feel like that's a better, like, because Motu is my thing, right? Like, if I had to get rid of everything, Motu would be what I kept. Although it would be a hard decision, man. I do, my second runners up are like G.I. Joe and Ghostbusters and Marvel. Like, oh man, it would be hard. It'd be hard. It's gonna get hard because I gotta get rid of some of this stuff. All right, Sagat with his fiber uppercut. Kind of like the face better. All right, let's put the face on him. Oh, my friend Renee just posted. Oh, nice. Dude. Kind of can't wait for Zangief. Oh, he's got articulated toes too. Oh, snap. Yeah, Chun-Li does not have articulated toes. I guess these were a little bit more expensive. I want to say they were 30 as opposed to the 25 that the first wave were. And this was still pre this was still pre-COVID or pre-tariff situation. So he comes with a second set of hands. Oh, no, Siri. No, that's not what we wanted. But yeah, he comes with a second set of hands. And these are kind of like a, you know, like bear claw hand. Right? And then he's got the punching fists. I'm trying to think of what poses he normally would have. But, like, yeah, basically. Does that reach? It's not even tall enough. He is pretty good looking. I like him. Let's see here. All right, so let's talk about him. Well, he's got a diaphragm cut, which is what I prefer, but it also appears as though, like, okay, so there's a soft kind of ish goods rubber over, and then what it looks like is there is a second ball joint in there, and deep inside, kind of like this ball joint right in there. It's sort of just like what they've got for head ball joints too, but that is very nice indeed, and it kind of like hides the waist rotation in the shorts, right? Like, so it's not too bad. Like, he looks good in the shorts. But then you've got all of this. Yeah. This is a good looking figure. He's got all like the little scars and stuff on him. He's all jacked up. But yeah. No, I like this one. Let's see. He does a good, as my boy a Punk with Toys says, he does a good Van Damme. Has an excellent Van Damme. And they're not like drop down hips either. That's awesome. Let's see. AT poses out. Oh yeah. Not quite Y posing, but he's up there. It's not bad reach. And then the butterflies, they kind of go that far back, that far forward. Oof. He just looks brutal. So, let's talk about all of his articulation points. All right, so we'll start at the head and the neck. So the neck has an independent articulation point right there. We've got butterflies. He's got a bicep cut. Right there. He's got double jointed pinless elbows. Double jointed pinless. Wrist swivel. Horizontal rocker. So it kind of looks brutal. You can do all kinds of crud with him. All right, so we're moving down. We've got the diaphragm. We've got the waist. All right. We've got the hip or the leg joint. All right. He's got a thigh cut. So that's pretty good. Double jointed knees. Ooh, there's some good butt kicking right there. That is nice. He can get himself pretty good. But that brings us down to the foot. There's a boot cut right there. All right. And the ankle. Ooh, dang. Look at that. And then the toe articulation goes all the way forward and all the way back. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I like that. And then we'll take a closer look this thing. I'll give it a little rotation so you can see it all the way around. It's pretty cool. I like that they give you little effects with everything. Jada is really good about that. Like Chun-Li had like the kicking thing, and then who else? Who else do we have? We had Ryu. He had a hand blast thing. There's a bunch of cool things that they've done. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those Scooby-Doo figures that they've got coming soon. That should be cool too. But yeah, so so I said I would talk about my health. Yeah, so yeah, I recently like went to the doctors and did like a whole physical checkup and blood work and all that stuff. And I knew I had high blood pressure. I had been trying to get it down for years, but nothing was working. Finally, we tried a different med, and it's working really well, actually. I'm currently taking some cholesterol meds, taking Ozempic, and something else. I want to say it's like metformin or something like that. It's kind of a standard diabetes drug. But yeah, since I've been doing this new diet and taking better care of myself and eating a little better and taking this new medicine, it's been helping. But I got a long way to go before I'm healthy where I need to be again. But I'm working on it. I'm getting there little by little. And I will get there. But yeah, it's gonna take a while. All right, so that's Sagat. This one, I give Sagat definitely a 9.5, 9.5, definitely, just because of how brutal he is. Break you, tiger uppercut. Oh. I like him. He's kind of awesome. But he doesn't hold a candle to Blanca. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one. There's some artwork. There's the back artwork. They do a nice job on the artwork for these figures. I like the fact that they're little arcade machines. It's kind of cool. Nice little, acknowledgement of where it came from. Gotta give some cred, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Dun. Dun, dun. Come here, Blanky. The cover is zip tied on, or is like snap tied, whatever you call these things. Annoying is what I call them. Jeez. Alright. So yeah, I figure I'll chronicle a little bit my my health journey. So I'll make some of that content too. You know, I'm not worried these days anymore about like how many subs I've got and all of this. I've resolved myself to the idea that I'm not really gonna make a lot of money with this channel. So, and that's okay. I don't need to. Don't have to. Dude. Bruh. He's humongous. He's not as tall as Sagat, though. But he is beefier. I don't know, though. No, yeah, he's definitely bigger. Like you can see, he's a little bit bigger. Yeah. But he's also got those butterflies. Yeah. So let's see. What the heck is all of this? Is this like, does it stand up? Yeah, it does. Actually. Oh, yeah. So like, and of course, he has an action-y face. So he kind of, look at how tiny those pegs are. That's a small head peg. But it pops right on. Wow, look at that neck. That neck does some crazy stuff. I mean, Blanca does some crazy stuff. So, I mean, I guess he's kind of has to. I mean, you can kind of get him down in that like weird little crouching stance. Oh, that's cool. His hair. Oh, I didn't even notice that. His hair is like, it gives. And we'll give him the clawing hands. I think this will look better. mean, you can do all of this stuff. Put it around him. It's kind of cool. Yeah, this one has the nice soft hairpiece thing too. That's a smart way of doing it. I like it. It gives a little bit. Hopefully it'll last the test of time. So yeah, so we'll take a look at these real quick. They are Bazaps. Bazap, 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 bazap. I mean, they're cool. That works. I like it. That's a fun little effect to have. So let's take a closer look at him. I'll get him up here so you guys can see him. Like I showed you before, this neck has got some incredibly good articulation. Okay, like it's good articulation. I like it. It's kind of awesome. What I want to see. I mean, it's not bad. He looks pretty good. Okay, so again, he has that kind of softer overpiece over the booty, right? See how it bends? But it hides the waist articulation nicely. And then the diaphragm is there, again, just like on Sagat. And his arm articulation lets him come in, but not like crazy. I mean, it's not bad. If you T-pose him out, he will definitely make a T. Definitely. And then we do all of this. It looks pretty good. I mean, he does. He looks really good. I think it's pretty ideal. So let's see. How far does he go out? He goes all the way out. Literally all the way out. That's kind of awesome. And he's got a hip cut that fits inside that pant leg. That's pretty cool. They are really smart about their articulation. He's got a boot cut down here, but it's hidden really well. Like, look at that. Like, there's this fur that comes over, and then there's the shackle, and it all kind of sort of hides that boot cut. Man, that's awesome. And then, of course, again, I think that was my that's my GoPro telling me it was dying. I forgot to turn it off. But yeah, he's got some excellent foot and leg articulation. I mean, that's outstanding. Look at that. Some good butt kicking right there. If you want to see what the diaphragm looks like from the back. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff with all of the articulation that they've given you. I love it. I think this figure is fantastic. Like, they did a really good job with this. I keep buzzing everything over here. I don't understand why he didn't get toe articulation. They gave Sagat toe articulation, but they didn't give him toe articulation. I don't get it. But I mean, you know, hey, whatever. I do like him a lot, though. He's an excellent figure. And I guess they're making a new movie, a live action movie, which is sweet. Kind of can't wait. I mean, the first one, the original was all right, but it was not amazing. And anybody who saw it knows that that is true. Okay. So, next up, I'm going to do these sectars. Because, you know, I was going to do like just a single video for both of them. But I'm just going to do them now. Because I'm never going to get around to this video. It's never going to happen. When I heard that these were being re-released, I got really excited. One of the things that these had, you know, were part of the line when I was a kid, and they don't have them down here. But there were these bugs that they rode. They were vehicles for the figures, and they were basically hand puppets, but they were like weird fuzzy spiders and a fly, and it was just, they were cool. They were really cool. Like, we hadn't had something like that before then. And honestly, I mean, this line could have done really well, but I think the size of the line, and I think the fact that it had so much competition at the time, because I mean it had a lot of competition at the time. It was up against He-Man. I want to say G.I. Joe was out at the time as well, and then like Remco and all of those, you know, they had all of those brands still going too. So, all right, sectars. What's his name? Dargon. That's right. You know, I tried to kick back and watch the cartoon, and ooh, man, it's a little rough by today's standards. But it's not terrible. These things have some really interesting articulation. When I was a kid, I thought so as well. I thought that these were like, oh, this is the future, and then we never saw any more of it. But yeah, let's take a look at Dargon. So Dargon has this holster. It's made out of a softer rubber or a softer plastic than the rest of him. But I think it's molded so that it doesn't move. So whatever it's over, it's not supposed to come apart. Now, he does have waist articulation. He has 360-degree head rotation. But arms swivel. Right? And then No bicep cut, but he does have an elbow cut. But the elbow is weird because, like, the glove also moves. So, like, it's kind of a double jointed elbow, but only a little bit. And then the hand only swivels. That's a bummer. But, I mean, this was 1980s, right? And then the leg articulation is fantastic. There is foot articulation as well. It's not amazing, but it's there. Right? There's like a swivel at the boot. So, it's, like I said, it's not amazing, but it's there. And oh, that's a double jointed knee. Okay. I didn't notice it at first, but it is double jointed. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. And then the legs, now, they'll go pretty far. I wonder, like, it looks like you could probably do a Van Damme if the gun holsters weren't in the way. But now what we have are these little things. He comes with 2 pistols, right? 2 pew-pews. Pew-pew. And we're going to put them in his holsters. Right, like that. And I'm just going to let you go in. Very nice. Ah, satisfying. Okay, so now he's got another gun. And that can just, you just put that in his hand if you want. And he can run around pew-pewing things. He's got the shield as well. So like he can pew pew and deflect stuff. That's kind of awesome. He like I like this figure a lot more than I thought I was gonna like it. Like crap. I love how that happens sometimes. Like you get a figure in hand and you're just like, holy cow, this is outstanding. Man, this is, if this is made the same exact way that they made the originals, dude. I mean, it looks like what I remember, but nostalgia, she a funny thing, right? So that's weird. There's no backs to the holsters, so the guns can kind of like poke out of the bottom. But I mean, that's fine. Imagination. All right, so like if we give him a sword though, because he comes with a sword and a gun. The sword's kind of dope. But it's not very long. It's kind of a short sword. How I feel about it. Or, and I mean, here's the big or we just go all weapons, no shield. That is a dope looking figure. Bro. I wish there was like a way to like put the shield on him. All right. So we're going to open up his buddy here, Stellara. Now, she never got made. She was a part of a wave 2 of Sectars that never ended up getting produced. And so when Nacelle remade it, restarted this line, they decided they were going to make her in the first wave, which is, good. I like it. They're probably not going to make a second wave. Although, you never know. We'll see. Weirder things have happened. But I don't think that these did very well. Oh, I lost a bunch of stuff. Oh, that was fun. All right, so Stellara. She is very much just like the other dude. She's really cool. Dude. So she's kind of got a little something different happening with her. She is not nearly as articulated as he is, which is kind of disappointing. Sorry. I'm going to forgive him of this, though. She does not have waist articulation whatsoever. He did. He definitely did. She can T-pose those arms. You can stretch them out like a little bit further, but it won't stay. You can see how she's put together. I'm stressing those. So I should probably stop doing that. And she's just got the swivels as well, but she doesn't have that same extra articulation near the elbows. She does also have a double jointed knee, though, which looks weird when you do that. Ah, split her knee. But yeah, she's got that same, just kind of foot swivel sort of articulation. Nothing, no forwards and backwards. She does a good Van Damme, a good yoga split. Full split skis. Let's see. She can almost kick her butt. Almost kicking her own butt. These spikes get in the way. And the paint job on her is really nice. Like, it's like this metallic blue. I almost wish that his was the same metallic blue. I feel like they failed there. That could have been epic. But it's fine. It's fine. But hers is like this very cool pearlized blue and purple situation. Oh, my kitty. All right, so let's look at what she comes with. She's got this like shotgun thing. looks like she's gonna like take some mugs out. You gonna mess with me? Oh, and she also has a 360-degree neck rotation. These are really nice. Like I gotta give Nacelle credit. Like they did a really good job on these. I guess this is a knife sheath. And then this is, looks like that's where you put her shotgun thing. Shotgun thing. It's gotta go like that. Oh. That is not a very good knife sheath. I would be willing to say it's a very bad knife sheath. Like, it doesn't hold the knife very well at all. But it does look like you could take off this armor, or this like black strap thing, if you wished to do so. She does look pretty cool too. Her weapons are a little bit more on the coppery toned side. All right. Bro, she is kind of brutal looking. They make a nice couple. I like it. I give these things a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. They're not the most amazing figures ever. Like, I mean, they're not blowing me away, but I am surprised at how much better they are than I thought they were going to be. I really dig like this Stellara chick. She's got some coolness going on. Like, She's gonna mess some dudes up. And Dargon is pretty dope too. I like him. I like him a lot. They're close to, I would say, Masterverse scale. I don't know. They would be really cool in that whole universe. Those are cool. I like them. I like them a lot. But you know what else is cool? Playing some Vidget games. We're going to do that in just a moment. But first, we're going to take an intermission. Okay? I'll be back. Here, wait. Intermission time.